Hey everybody, it's Mr. E from Art with Mr. E with my top 10 list for 2018. Now I've got one right now. I might come up with some more, we'll see. But we'll start with one. I've been thinking about like 10 favorite projects, 10 favorite products, 10 favorite online art ed people that I follow and get a lot from. But I decided to go with the top 10 things that you can do to make your year either turn around or be even better than the first half of the year. So number 10 is create, create, create. We are not just art teachers, we are artists as well, and we need to nurture that inner artist. So either keep a sketchbook or do an art journal or join in some of the online art challenges that happen. And also you can challenge yourself to do some large-scale projects as well. Just try to get yourself to be working creatively at least once a week, if not more. But we need to make sure that we don't neglect that. Number 9, find a weird, fun, different type of project on YouTube that you've never done before that you're going to try. YouTube is full of fun ideas. Some of them you may never try in your classroom, but it's fun to do new things and try new things, and you might be successful, you might not be successful. It could be something from the very popular pour paintings to learning how to knit or crochet or sew, whatever. Find something on YouTube that you've not tried before and give it a go. And then maybe share the results with your students. Let them know the successes or the failures that you had. They need to see that you are challenging yourself outside the classroom as well. Okay, number 8, email or message somebody that has meant something to you, either in the past, in the present, whatever. But somebody that has spoken into your life, encouraged you, challenged you. It could be a past art teacher, it could be your cooperating teacher, it could be peers in your district, or even online people that are an encouragement to you. But just take that moment to express your thanks to them, either through a handwritten letter or an email, message on Facebook, whatever. But just step outside yourself and say thank you to those people that are speaking into your life. Number 7, make something beautiful in your school. Maybe it's an abandoned bulletin board or an area in your school that could use a work of art. Now, this might be something that you do on your own or something that you have your students help you with. But take ownership of that space in your school and make it beautiful. You might not think that that'll make a big difference, but people will notice, and it will lift spirits. It'll encourage them to make areas in their classrooms or areas around their classroom beautiful as well. You could start a revolution in your school. Number 6, leave a small gift or token on a new teacher's desk in your school. Now, you may leave your name with it, you might not. You might just do it anonymously. But we were all new teachers once, and sometimes we forget about them in the busyness of our year, especially halfway through. It's like, oh yeah, you're new. But just saying, hey, I see you, and I know you're working really hard, and you're doing a good job. That will mean a lot to them. And also, it builds team spirit in your school. So try to reach out to that new teacher or new teachers in your building. Number 5, do something nice for your staff or a set of staff. When I say staff, I'm talking more about your custodial staff, your cafeteria staff, the office staff, those people that are not in the classroom type of position. Sometimes they get neglected. And I know that we would be in a heap of trouble if our custodians weren't here doing their job, or if our office staff was not doing their job. I am thankful for them, and sometimes we need to just extend ourselves out a little bit and let them know. It doesn't have to be anything major. Maybe fixing a box of brownies for them and bringing them in. You know, something small, but just saying, hey, thank you. You're doing a good job. You're a part of us. And honestly, when people feel connected and a part of a school, they'll take ownership of what they're doing and do it even better. So just step outside and look around your school and find that group that might be neglected and it might need a little pick-me-up. All right, number 4, try a project you're afraid of in your classroom. I know when I first started teaching, weaving was my fear because I never had weaving before, and I just was so apprehensive about it. And I'm like, oh, I don't like weaving. I don't like weaving. And it wasn't that I really didn't like it. It's that I just wasn't good at it, or I didn't have experience with it. So now weaving is like my favorite thing in the whole year. So find that project that you maybe have been avoiding. Maybe it's a messy project. I don't like a lot of messes in my room, but kids do. And we have so much fun and they learn so much from it. So find that messy project that you might be avoiding or complicated, you think might be too complicated, and just try it. And let the kids know that you have some apprehension, but that you're giving it a go. And if it fails, it fails. And if it succeeds, awesome. But the kids need to see you push yourself as well. And let them know it's okay if a project isn't super successful. That's all right. Number 3, have an art craft night for your teachers. Could be a painting night, or it could just be some other type of craft. We started doing this in my school, doing paint nights at least 2 or 3 times a year. And it really has built team. It was like a team building kind of thing. Like it connects us more. People feel free to talk and share, and you get to know people more. And it's a stress reliever. Some of the teachers call it their therapy, and that it's a lot cheaper to pay $2 or $3 to help fund the supplies than it is to go to a psychologist. So I've loved them. I've really enjoyed them. The time that it takes is not that much. You do have to organize some things, but it's not bad. The payoff is totally worth it. And my principal this past time helped fund canvases and paint so that the teachers didn't have to pay anything. It's just a great time. So try to find a time that you can do that with your teachers as well. And if you haven't done it before and you'll have a couple people show up, you have a couple people show up. Just try. And I'm sure the numbers will grow as you do it more and more, because people start talking like, oh, it was such a good time. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, have a craft night for your teachers. Go to professional development is number 2. You might not be able to afford to go to national. I'm not able to go to nationals often. I've gone twice. I'm a father of 3 kids, and my wife's a stay-at-home mom, and we've made that choice, and so money is not plentiful. So there are some things I can't do, and that's all right. This is a season in my life, and that's fine. But there are professional opportunities, development opportunities in our district, in our state, in our region, even a neighboring state that you can attend that will not be a huge financial burden. And it's so good to go and connect with other art teachers. You know, whatever the topic is or whatever you're learning professionally, awesome. But I think that one of the most huge benefits of going is being with other art teachers that know what you're doing, know what you're going through. Because a lot of times we're by ourselves in our schools. And it's just good to connect with people that know what we do. Okay, number 1, here we are. Take time for yourself. Be willing to step away from a mess and come back to it tomorrow. Be willing to leave lesson planning for your planning time and go home and enjoy a book, enjoy your family, enjoy a movie, enjoy vegging out. Make time for yourself. You're important, and if you keep going, you're going to burn out. You're going to become dissatisfied. You're going to become frustrated. You're not going to be the best that you can be for your students or your family. Take time for you. You count. You matter. And you need to make sure that you're looking out for everybody's interest by looking out for your interest as well. All right. Well, I hope you have a great 2018. Maybe I'll do some more top 10 lists. I don't know. I hope this was helpful or thought-provoking. And